Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, not a good start so far in 2019 in the world of wrestling. Mean Gene Okerlund, ladies and gentlemen. Mean Gene Okerlund passed away in the age of 76. Right now it's like what? Let me check what the time is. 1:47. 1:47 p.m. I found out that he fucking passed away in like 12 p.m. like after when class ended. Like I had class today at college, and once when I got out and I freaking checked Facebook, freaking Mean Gene Okerlund is shown out rest in peace. It's just like wow, like you're like what the fuck, you know? Like already a bad start, and this is like definitely one of the main guys to fucking care about, you know? Mean Gene Okerlund, who, you know, it's not. I'm not just saying because you know, like it's fucking true. He is definitely the best backstage interviewer. You're not announced, but the backstage interviewer of all time. He's definitely one of the best. Not just the best. He is not just one of the best. He is the best. Okay. WWF was in his prime. It was like mainly this is the guy. You know, you remember who is the top guy to fucking interview people? Guys like Hulk Hogan. It's fucking Mean Gene Okerlund, for fuck's sakes. Mean Gene Okerlund. And yeah, of course, like, yeah, it's like, you know, like, it's funny, like, let me tell you something, Mean Gene, and, you know, that's what he's known for, you know, for whenever he does, whenever Hulk Hogan's gonna do his promo backstage, Mean Gene Okerlund's gonna be there to fucking interview him. Yeah, so, you know, like, and yeah, he's definitely one of the main guys to remember who do backstage interviews. You know, you would remember who is the best backstage interviewer guy? It's gonna be Mean Gene Okerlund. You know, you ain't think, oh, Michael Cole or fucking whoever the fuck, you know? Oh, Renee Young. Like, fuck Renee Young and fuck, you know, whatever the hell, like, whatever they got now on Raw and SmackDown who's interviewing. Mean Gene will always definitely be the best, you know? You know, they ain't gonna be top Mean Gene Okerlund, for fuck's sake. Mean Gene Okerlund, who's, of course, you know, better known, you know, in the old school WWF, you know, in, you know, the golden age, the new generation that they went to WCW. And you know what's great? He also was part of the fucking NWO. He was part of the beginning of the NWO, where fucking when Hulk Hogan turned heel, the greatest heel turn in history, he was there for that. He was there to fucking interview Hulk Hogan when he turned heel. And yeah, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Yeah. You know, the guy's been part of history, you know? And, you know, he felt big time. He was literally the guy who felt big time to interview people, you know? He said how it is, you know? He felt like a fucking interviewer, you know? He felt like a great interview for fucking wrestling and shit, you know? He asked the hard-hitting questions and bullshit, you know? Not just some stupid question. Let me tell you, what's going on Twitter bullshit, you know? How, like, fucking Renee Young would ask some people, or, how's your very, very personal, or something. No, he would ask the actual good questions, you know? You know, the hard-hitting questions as an interviewer, you know? You actually felt like he was an interviewer, you know? Even though wrestling's not supposed to be real, you know? That was the fun of it, and freaking Mean Gene Okerlund made it fun. And plus, he was part of good moments, you know? He was part of good moments when freaking, you know, like, freaking a lot of fucking funny stuff backstage and crap, just being an interviewer. I think also I remember freaking, what was it, WrestleMania? Or something, or SummerSlam? It was like when he was interviewing Ravishing Rick Rude and the fucking sign fell down, so yeah. So yeah, like, the guy is definitely, possibly the best interviewer in history of wrestling, definitely. Because there's no one come to mind. You know, you would say, oh, Michael Cole. Like, oh, fuck no, hell no, fuck Michael Cole. You know? But, like, you know, like, you would say, oh, whoa, Jerry Law. No, we're talking about backstage interviews, which is what Mean Gene Okerlund was. The only time I think I remember he was, like, a sort of commentator is when he commentated for the fucking gimmick Battle Royal WrestleMania 17. Which was, you know, he did a good job. And it was great. Him and freaking Bobby the Brain Heenan. It was really good, like, seeing him commentating. He was not bad of a commentator. I don't remember, like, much, I don't remember other times he commentated, but that's, like, definitely one of the commentators I remember him commentating. But in terms of definitely what we know him best, he is definitely the best interviewer of all time. It's just how it is. We all know him for that. And he led the way to guys who are backstage interviewers today, for fuck's sakes. So it's a darn shame the guy passed away. It really is a darn shame, you know? And yeah, like, fuck it. After freaking the start of 2019, we already get fucking bullshit. We're getting fucking people dying. Like, who's next? You know, hopefully nobody else dies. But like I understand. He's 76. You know, it's an old age. But you know, it sucks. It fucking sucks. The guy passed away. You know, hopefully he lived a good life. You know, that's what I hope for the guy too. And yeah, it just seems like 76. You know, unfortunately, the old saying that men don't last long or something, and women have more life to live. It's like, what the fuck, you know? That sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That's how life. That's the circle of life, ladies and gentlemen. What can you do? But it's a darn shame. We will. I'm damn sure gonna miss Mean Gene at Okerlund. I don't think I told my father, but I think my father would actually be not devastated, like, you know, because we don't know the fucker. You know, we don't know. Sorry about my language, but we don't know the guy. You know, we don't know him personally, but like, as in terms of being wrestling fans, you know, it hurts as wrestling fans that the guy passed away. You know, because he was part of what made wrestling good, and he was good for what he does. You know, he was good for what he did, and I can guarantee you. And if I told my father about Mean Gene Okerlund, he's like say, shit. You know, because like it seems like all the wrestlers that my dad knew, or the people that my dad knew when he was watching wrestling, he's like, you know, it's going away. You know, it's like it's not going well, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going well in the world of wrestling. All the good ones are going away. You know, but that's how it is when you grow old and stuff. But again, but it's just in general in life. Like, it's always the good ones that go, you know, and it's always the bad ones that somehow stay alive for some fucking reason. It's really sad and really retarded, but I don't know, you know. It is what it is. But yeah, it's a darn shame. Rest in peace, Mean Gene Okerlund. God bless you. Condolences to his loved ones, you know, his family, his friends, his loved ones, you know. It's a darn shame. It's a darn shame. And I remember he was in fucking Legends House too. Yeah, so that was pretty funny show. Legends House. Like, remember, that was when freaking the WWE Network was actually something. It felt like an actual network, and some of this stupid shit would Swerved or whatever fuck the kind of stupid shows they're having now. Table for Three or fucking like what else? Some stupid show. Ride Along. Like, what the fuck are you having some stupid shows? Bring back, like, come on, let's have some, like, Legend House bullshit, you know? Let's actually have an actual wrestling show. You had Countdown, you had, you know, what is it? Fucking, okay, you had Countdown, you had rivalries, and you stopped all the good shows you promised them. What the fuck? And I know it's not the time, but, you know, I'm just saying. But, yeah, it's a darn shame. Rest in peace, Mean Gene Okerlund. God bless you. So, you know, for you, darn shame, man. Really a darn shame. Oh shit. Thank you, Mean Gene Okerlund. Rest in peace. Darn shame, ladies and gentlemen. Darn shame. It's like, you know, like, what the fuck. Definitely the best interviewer wrestling. Definitely the best interviewer. No doubt about it. Alright, guys. Yeah, and he is the real motherfucker. He's the real motherfucker to fucking interview people, you know? Just being the truth. So, yeah, that's all I done gotta say, really. So, yeah. Rest in peace, Mean Gene Okerlund. Thank you. You know, there's nothing much really to say. Because, like, it's not like I know the fucking guy personally, you know? I'm just doing the best I can, like, because I don't want to run out of things to say. But it's a darn shame, and yeah, he will be missed. Oh yeah, forgot. Yeah, good thing I didn't. Yeah, cause like it's like the last time he literally did something. I believe it was like Raw 25th anniversary. It's the 25th anniversary, and he was interviewing fucking AJ Styles, and AJ Styles quoted fucking Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. You know, I guess that was something, but it would have been better if Hulk Hogan was there, for fuck's sakes. And yeah, like now Hulk Hogan is back in the WWE. Now we don't. Now, like, we're gonna freaking remember his Mean Gene's last appearance with fucking AJ Styles. Like, seriously, should have been with fucking Hulk Hogan, you know, before he died. But like, what can you do? It sucks, though. It really does suck. You know, we won't be seeing Mean Gene or Hulk Hogan, whatever. But what can you do? I'm just saying. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. You will definitely be missed. All right. Yeah. Rest in peace. Till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. Fuck, man. Forgot to mention this, but what really made freaking Mean Gene Okerlund great. It's just him having charisma, you know? Him actually having some enthusiasm, the proper voice. Him actually feeling like a great interviewer, you know? You actually cared about him as an interviewer. For fuck's sakes, I was just watching him, just really like, just remembering just him how good he was. Like, for example, him interviewing Macho Man Randy Savage before WrestleMania 3. You know, when Macho Man was fighting Ricky Steamboat, he was asking the hard-hitting questions, you know, taking no BS, you know, trying to fucking counter everything Macho Man says. You know, that's like something like there, you know, you actually care about it. It's like, oh, you know, like, you know, all you get all the stupid fake, you know, caring, like, nowadays, you all get all this fucking fake caring crap, like, let's say my Mac, oh, don't do this, don't do it, oh, no, don't do this, oh, no, like, no, shut up, like, you know, you suck. Like, Mean Gene was definitely the man, okay, so he will definitely be missed. God bless the guy. Great interviewer. Definitely, like, you know, we all love him, what he did for the, you know, when he was in the golden age, you know, interviewing guys like Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, not Ricky, like, yeah, but, you know, I was gonna say, ravishing Rick Rude, but, you know, and multiple, even, like, I think, Million Dollar Man, Andre the Giant, a lot of wrestlers, man, a lot of wrestlers. Oh yeah, and I remember one of the big everything with Hulk Hogan, of course, him interviewing Hulk Hogan, everything. I remember one of the biggest, not just him, you know, the let me tell you something, Mean Gene, but I remember when I think like it was Mr. Perfect. He destroyed the WWE title, and Hulk Hogan was like, you know, he was sad about the title being like destroyed. You know, originally when the title was destroyed, and then you know how Mean Gene reacted, and Hulk Hogan reacted. You know, Hulk Hogan and Mean Gene had great chemistry. You know, it was good stuff. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I think that's best I can really say it. But it, you know, darn shame, really darn shame that the guy passed away. He will definitely be missed. Because there's really nobody good who's really a great interviewer. You don't even care about backstage interviews anymore, because you don't actually have good interviewers, you know. And like when you have a guy like Mean Gene, who actually was, you know, part of when wrestling was good, you know, who actually interviewed wrestlers and was actually felt like a great interviewer. Who was actually a great interviewer, you know. That's why he's gonna be beloved, and he will be loved in years to come, and hopefully, you know, to all the generations of wrestling fans, where the fuck, you know, hopefully all of them will learn who is a great interviewer, you know, who is a great freaking wrestling commentating interviewer, backstage guy, and that's what Mean Gene Okerlund was. Freaking darn shame, really a darn shame, you know. There's nothing much I can say, really. There's nothing much I can say. It's a fucking darn shame. He will be missed. Will be missed. And there's nobody now, really. Everybody fucking sucks, and like, you know, I can't really name like who was a really good backstage interviewer, because really, like, I guess ever since like Mean Gene Okerlund left, you never really cared about backstage interviews aside from, let's say, the wrestler. You know, when the wrestler would cut a promo like The Rock with Kevin Kelly and Michael Cole, you just enjoy them freaking like, you just enjoy just The Rock bashing them. It's like, you know, the backstage interviewers had no credibility. At least with Mean Gene Okerlund, he had credibility. People cared, you know, had respect for him. You know, he was something to be respected for. That's why he will be always the best. And you get like motherfuckers who ain't gonna be like, no one gives a shit about. But what can you do? What can you do? You know. So yeah, that's what I done gotta say. Rest in peace, Mean Gene Okerlund again. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Seriously, why? Just why? Why did this have to happen? Why?